but one of my favorite landmarks is right here. Now you've already seen this in one of my tutorials on how to weave trees together. This is my mega tree, and a very fun project. Even though the actual algorithm for tree growth has changed several times during the evolution of Minecraft, but this giant tree here was one of my favorite little creations. And I even went so far as putting logs going down into the water. At the time, you could not put logs sideways. That's a very new addition. Over here, I tried these trees when I melded them in there, came out looking like descending roots. So let's do a quick run up to the top. As you can see, this was really close to that Cavern of Doom, where you would go sit at the bottom of the world and try to fight your way through the night. But here's the Mega Tree Hangout, which goes totally opposite of a Pit of Doom. Is a shining Mega Tree that you have to climb way, way up to the top. And at one point I did a scavenger hunt up here, where I posted a few signs, and the signs would have obscure little numbers. For example, a sign would have like the number 400, another sign would have the number 80, another sign would have the number 4, and the first player who went up there and found all the signs and told me the number, I'd give them 8 or 16 diamonds, I think it was. But I just want to do a quick tour of this because it really is just a fun creation. And the way that you can weave these trees together and the way that Minecraft maintains its tree conglomerations is really pretty amazing. You can see my tree weaving tutorial on exactly how this was built, but I can tell you that it started with building a framework for the trunk by hand, then adding some branches by hand, and then planting dirt here, sapling, growing the sapling into a tree, sculpting it some more. And overall, it just turned into this enormous construction that was really fun. I hope the players had fun going through here trying to find the numbers hidden on the signs. And here's the treehouse fort, where you can look down on the world. Sun's going down. It's all part of this one creation. And that's not even the top. Definitely almost a maze of branches and limbs here. Here again is another branch you can travel up. Good place to put a sign. I would hide the sign like on the back side up here, and you'd have to scoot around to find it. So it is fun. You can certainly set up some pretty significant scavenger hunts and mysterious little quests for your players just by being creative. And we're not done yet, because you can go up even farther. What's fascinating about this tree house, or this mega tree, is that it is stable. For a while, some leaves would drop off. Other leaves I would add sometimes to like these leaves here were added to hide the trunk from view from down below. So it's kind of a balance of adding leaves, seeing how many of them the algorithm could support, and after a while you get a completely stable system of epic proportions. Now this was done back when the height limit was 128, so I believe this goes up to, 103. These trees grow up to a height of probably about 120. So at the time, this was pretty much the highest landmark you could possibly make in the game. And it really is fascinating because the tree growth code changed a little bit. So this is actually grown. This was a regular sized tree. At some point they changed it so the regular sized trees have a chance of turning into giant trees. So it was fun to come back after a few months of this map being dormant and find that my mega tree was even bigger than I remembered it. So that was fun. Here I am, my overview of the world. There's that mushroom house I did a tour of, and some of my scripted creations when I was trying to do a plugin. And that's the Uber tree. Let's now run over to the village. Boy, going down is just as much fun. It's actually more fun than going up because you just have to trust the ladders. And in some versions, the ladder hitboxes were really not that reliable, and you could actually just fall all the way down. But they've really improved the ladder behavior, so now it's safe to just dive face forward into a ladder and trust it. Now going to run over to the village.